SoFi is one of my favorite stocks, and it's very important to look at the signals. Now, signals never lie, especially on the charts. Once you build your thesis on a position, that thesis should remain the same unless something drastic changes, like if there's a mass adoption of your thesis and 90% of the population loves SoFi, then you should be worried. You should be very worried for a stock crash. Now, if you have less adoption of your thesis and it remains strong, the fundamentals on the company are very strong, then we look at the technical signals. Signals never lie. And today we're going to discuss exactly what signals we're seeing right now with SoFi as it pumps and you make a ton of money. Now, before we get into it, if you guys watched my video a few days ago, congratulations, because you probably made a ton of money. But if you look at my channel, I made a video a couple days ago. I made a couple in a row about what is actually happening to SoFi and why it's so important to pay attention to the signals. Now, I made this right before the position pumped. I told you guys it was going to pump, and there's many reasons behind it. Today's video, I'm going to discuss a little bit of the opposite, why you need to consider taking profits and what to realize with a double bottom structure and a break of character on a stock position. So before we get into that though, make sure you subscribe. As I just showed you, most of you aren't subscribed that are watching this. I'd really appreciate it, and I appreciate you being here. But if you want to learn all this and you want to get all my trades in my private stock group, make sure to consider joining the mentorship, where we walk you through 1 to 2 hours per week live trading. And I trade with you live. You get all my trades so then you could be successful in the market. So if that interests you, go ahead and click the link down below, book call my team, and we'll see you on the inside. But hopping over to the charts here, oh my goodness. SoFi stock, and I'm making this pretty late, okay? SoFi stock is nearly at $20 freaking already. And if you know how important this is, I mean, it's super important because look at what happened last time we hit a higher high. So this is obviously, this was a high. This was at the $20 range. This was another high. So it was a double peak. And look what just happened. This was the chart that I drew a couple days ago in my video. The exact thing happened. This is where it is right now. It's at $19, I think 60 cents on the pre-market there. But what you are seeing right now is an explosion in SoFi stock. And most of you probably missed it. You were hanging out with your family. You didn't receive a trade alert. Meanwhile, we were making so much money on SoFi, and I'm going to explain exactly why. So to first understand what happened with SoFi, you first have to understand what a double peak is and what a double bottom is. So as we see with SoFi, this is what a double bottom is. It's when you both hit a same bottom, but you establish two levels of resistance. What's important about this is we literally saw this with SoFi. Look, this is what happened, okay? It was literally what I talked about in my video. When we see this, there's a very high likelihood of a reversal into another higher high, which is, again, what we saw. Now, to understand what happens next is very important as well, because it'll make you a lot of money, specifically this week. And you don't need a ton of money with SoFi, which is really what I like, because the thesis is still strong. As you can see, the share price is just under $20. It's like $19.60 or whatever. And you're able to buy this if you have a little bit of money left over, or if you have a lot of money left over, it's a great way to actually expend that. Now, am I buying a ton right now? Not necessarily, because I bought a lot of shares on the way down in here, I bought up here, I bought in here. So I'm not in a rush to actually get more shares. I'm just soaking in the profits now. I've held SoFi for a while, and I've also dollar cost averaged down. Now, when we see a double bottom, the best thing to do is to essentially think of it this way. In between this double bottom here is typically when we see this is typically the average as long as it actually hits the resistance level at the top. So this would be the resistance level right here, right? This is the peaks. Right now it's hit this peak, and this peak here. So that would be this peak right here. As long as we hit that, which we just did, we should see another $5, $6, even $10 of share price pumped in because there's so much attraction towards the stock. And you have to remember that buyer psychology in these positions is usually to rush in. And you might think, no, well, people don't get overly excited about that stuff, but yeah, it usually happens. So because we were seeing the stock right here and it just broke a double bottom, it just hit 3 resistance levels on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which will be, well, today I'm launching this video on Sunday. So over the next couple of days, make sure to look out for this position and see where it's at. Now we have a bearish case also that could happen. Obviously, this position could go up to the $25, $26, $27 range, so in here. But we also have a different bearish case that could happen. So we're also going to walk through that. Now, if we need to pull up the RSI indicator to actually look at this. So let's go ahead and pull that up. On the RSI, this is the relative strength index. You probably heard me talk about this before. And if you haven't, make sure to subscribe because I talk about this stuff. It's very important. Some YouTubers just talk about fundamentals on the companies. Other YouTubers just talk about the news. But it's important to kind of talk about all of them to understand the bigger picture in SoFi. The relative strength index is essentially showing you if a stock is overbought, oversold, somewhere in the middle, where it's at with volumes and all of that good stuff. Now, an important rule of thumb is if it's over this 70 line, so as you can see right here, it's usually overbought. Look what happened when it was overbought. That was back in April, mid-April. We had a pullback. Now, this was a short squeeze in here. So we saw a kind of an artificial boost on the share price in the stock, which happens on a short squeeze. If you don't know, a short squeeze is kind of shorting the position. And then if it goes up, then those short positions have to actually buy more shares, which is an artificial boost. Now, am I grateful for that? Absolutely, because I think it really turned the tide of SoFi, which is great. But going back to the RSI here, so it was a little bit overbought in this section because of the short squeeze. It did have a little bit of a run up, but if you didn't understand that it was a short squeeze that caused this artificial jump, then you would have just lost money because it went right back down. Okay. Obviously, we knew that, so we weren't buying on the way up here, but other people were, so that's fine. Okay, so now we get to this point where we're at in basically the current present right now. We are a little bit overbought, but look, we're not too much overbought. It is over the 70 line, but it's basically right at the line, which is also what we just covered. I just made a video on AMD yesterday, so go check it out if you haven't seen that. But it was literally like the same thing with AMD as well. Look, it's right at the line. Okay, so this is the bearish case that could happen. I want to talk to you guys about this because stocks don't just pump forever, and it's important to know when to take profits. Some people think stock trading is simpler than it actually is, and it is simple, but you need a lot of years experience usually to understand all the stuff as it's happening, because then your emotions get wrapped up into it, and then you're emotionally invested. You're like, no, I can't take profits. Why would I take profits? I have to pay tax on it, blah, 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 blah. And then it just goes the other way, and then you basically have no profits anymore. It just sucks. So the bearish case is this. We could see some consolidation right here, maybe a downward motion, but as long as this overbought signal gets under control, more in the 40s to 60 range, what we were seeing right here before it pumped, then we could see then a reversal and then it going back to hitting up higher highs and the higher highs again. So it could go like this and then slowly getting up to higher highs around the $26. Or we could see this go basically parabolic straight up to the $25, $26 and then come back down to the now new support level. Either way, it's a similar scenario when you start to think about it. It really is similar. This is a slower path to get to 26. This is a faster path. Regardless, by the end of the year, this share price is probably going to get to 26. And when you just start thinking of it like that, it just becomes so much simpler. This is just a little bit of a longer path, and this is a shorter path to get there. Depending on how the breakout structure actually works, we'll have to see over this week. But that's why this signal is so important, because you need to understand how to use the RSI as well as the Bollinger Bands to really make these good decisions on when to buy the stock and also when to sell or dollar cost average into it. Because I guarantee you, most of you that are watching this video either considered or heard of getting into SoFi, or maybe you have gotten into SoFi and you just got crushed over the past 6 to 8 months on the way down, on this roller coaster down. Probably because you didn't understand technical analysis, you didn't understand the RSI and momentum in breaking a structure of the stock. So now you do, now you're getting a little bit. This is especially important before the next earnings towards the end of the summer. As long as we see a really good structural establishment at a good support level. Now, what I mean by that is we could see a really nice structure forming and a good momentum that just stays around this zone right here. Or we could see it a little bit higher, which would be super nice. I'd be, grateful for that, make a lot of money, but we could see it a little bit higher. Either way, it's the same scenario. I think we're going to go higher, especially once we see rate cuts. Once we see, especially I think it's October that we're going to see 25 basis points decreased from rates. Once we're at that point, it could really, really grow in the share price of SoFi. SoFi benefits from lower interest rates. They are a fintech company. SoFi is continuing as well to have user-based growth. So all points lead to a bullish signal. Do I think there's going to be just all bullish signals over the next 6 to 9 months? No. That's what I'm saying. There could be a little bit of a bearish sentiment, especially as we hit the overbought on the RSI. before we see more of a pump, or it could go straight up. I'd say there's a 60% chance of it happening like this. I think there's about a 30 to 40% chance that it happens like this more in a longer term. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to consider subscribing as well. I think only 5 or 6% of you subscribe to the channel. We have 94% of you that are not subscribed. Come on, guys. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed this. And if you want to know all my trades, obviously, book a call with my team with the link below. I'd be happy to help you in your personal portfolio and actually understand and hit your goals so you can understand how the market works. There's 2 phases in each company. There's the thesis behind the company. Then there's also the charting and the technical analysis. Once you understand both, then you'll be able to understand what is actually happening in the market and how to profit off it consistently, even if there's a bunch of volatility happening. There's always volatility. You got to learn how to keep track of it and make a profit. Take care, guys.